Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Rant and Chill. I'm Mr. Deadman, and on this channel I like to rant and I like to chill. Here, probably going to be ranting a little bit. This is going to be a follow-up to the video I did on Please Tell Me Galko-chan. I think I was mispronouncing it last time. I think it's Galko-chan, right? Not Galko-chan, but Galko-chan. Anyway, in that video, the artist, the manga artist, the anime artist, has been arrested for possession of, we'll call it cheese pizza, adult content with minors in it, not coal miners, you know what I'm saying. And in that video, I asked, can you separate the artist from the art? And it turns out some people can't. Here we have, I'm going to go do a little refresher on this here real fast. So, yes, the Galko-chan's creator has been arrested for possession of child adult content, and following that, the publisher suspends the manga and removes the back issues of it. Okay, now some of you guys might applaud this, be like, "That's the right thing to do," but is it? Is it? Before I read into this, let me tell you my position here. I listened to a lot of metal. I used to listen to a lot of metal when I was a kid, and how many of those metal artists used to fling or swing around or get involved with jailbait, right? Even Motorhead has a song about jailbait. It's quite prominent. Look, if you love metal, if you like a particular band, more than likely they've probably had a jailbait groupie go into the back room or something. Something might have went down that they don't really talk about it so much out in the open. Are you gonna cancel them for that? I mean, you might disagree with that. You might say, oh, what they did is wrong. If they did do anything like that, that's criminal. If they exploited any kids, that's wrong. Definitely, they should definitely be charged if there's evidence to convict him. Most definitely. But am I gonna stop listening to their music? Most definitely not. No way. I don't listen to a band because I like them as people. I listen to a band because I like their music. If I find out later on that the artist or the musician is a dumpster of a human being or a weird character just out there, okay, that's weird. But I still like the music. Let's say with movies like Kevin Spacey. Kevin Spacey is possibly more than likely a connoisseur of cheese pizza, allegedly, I should say. But Kevin Spacey is a good actor. There are some movies that he's in, there's some shows that he was in that are really great. You can't deny that he's not a good actor. You can't deny that he's a good you can't deny that he's a good actor. You can't deny that. Most definitely is. Should he pay the consequences, do the time, pay the price for the things he's done? Most definitely he should. But, to take down everything he's done would be overkill, That's what I think about this. Because, look, I know nothing about this manga series, this anime series. It's probably something I probably wouldn't even like. All right, here I'm defending something I probably wouldn't even like. Galko-chan, Please Tell Me Galko-chan. I've never read it, never seen it. But there's people that do like it. What is it? 7.08 review on my anime list. It's ranked. It seems like it's ranked decently. It's not the highest. Definitely not the lowest. There's a fan base around it. People like it. Okay. But now, they're gonna have a harder time getting access to the back issues, which have already been published. And the series has been on hold. Well, I understand why the series is on hold, because if the artist is in jail and is serving time for what he did, then yeah. And I understand why the publisher may not want to work with him anymore because of what he did. Oh yeah, I totally understand that too. The back issues though, what about that? They just go away? Now, this is the publisher suspending the back issues. But just because a publisher gets rid of the back issues doesn't mean that they're gone forever. I mean, there's always... if the publisher doesn't want to profit off of it, what's going to happen is it's going to go into the hands of, pirates. They're just going to put it out there, and you'll be able to read it that way. So if you're really wanting to get access to the back issues of Please Tell Me Galko-chan or Galko-chan, you most definitely can. There's always a way. Look, if there is a demand, there's always a supplier. Always. And if the publisher doesn't want to be that supplier and make money off it, then you know what? They gave the opportunity to somebody else, and they're going to do it. Now, someone will say, but should the artist be allowed to profit off the work, even though he's been convicted and all this stuff? You know, that's an interesting thing too. So, what do you think about that? Let's say a musician or an actor, some sort of content creator. Okay, so they've been convicted of they've been convicted of a crime. Maybe it's murder. Maybe it's I want to say some things without saying some things. Maybe it's a word that rhymes with rake. They should most definitely do time for that and pay the price for that. But they still, like, the contracts that they had, or they still own their content. They still are owed money for the things that they're connected with that sell. Like, they're still allowed to profit off of their own work. They're still allowed to profit off their music, profit off their appearances or whatever. So, I mean, I think that would be just cancel them all outright as a person. And look, I am someone who said before in the past, and will say again, depending on the circumstance, that I firmly believe that everyone who's a connoisseur of cheese pizza, you know what I mean by that, should be rounded up and put on a little island, and they can just live there, be re-educated. But that's hyperbolic, that's not even realistic. Really what it is they should probably be put on the list, so that way hey, don't bring your kids around them, that's just protect them. And giving therapy, lots of therapy. Okay, so let's see if there's anything in this article that we haven't really covered so far. Let's see. In the fall of 2020, manga artist Kenya Suzuki received 2 shipments from Germany, very suspicious packages from Germany. Within those shipments were 6 photo albums containing photos of children that were not wearing any clothes. And last week, Suzuki was placed under arrest on charges of importing adult content with minors. He made no effort to feign ignorance regarding the book's contents, telling investigators, no matter what, I wanted photos of naked children from overseas, which you can't get in Japan. Yeah, so we talked about that in the last video. The guy was an addict. He was addicted to this. Apparently, I'm gonna guess he's getting some sort of dopamine rush from the photos he looked at, from the videos he looked at. I don't know if there was any videos. It looked like just photo albums. So he wanted the next fix. I kind of like if you guys fall into the Coomer trap. You go to like Pornhub or whatever you go to, and you start looking at the videos. You find yourself looking at the more hardcore videos because the one you looked at before, it's not doing anything for you. Now you need something much more hardcore. It's kind of like that. Okay. So yeah, the 40-year-old Suzuki is the artist and author of the high school girl comedy Please Tell Me Galko-chan. And his arrest came during the ongoing serialization of the series on the Comic Walker manga reading app. The app is no longer going to carry the book. As the app, let's see, the series will be going on indefinite hiatus. In addition, all previously published chapters will be removed from the app. So it looks like you could still get it in other ways. I wouldn't be surprised if you just, purchase some copies off of Amazon, because why would Amazon care? I mean, Amazon's doing deals with China to purposely promote China propaganda. So why would they care, right? Why would they care at all? And have you seen the stuff that's published on Amazon through Amazon? It's very interesting what they allow there. Anyway, so okay, I just want to make sure I cover everything before I wrap this up. They gave out a statement saying that I guess Comic Walker gave out this statement, saying that we would like to express our gratitude to everyone who's been reading and enjoying Please Tell Me Galko-chan. We have recently received a series of reports regarding the series author, Kenya Suzuki, and will be suspending serialization of this series, and as of today, December 24th, 2021, halting availability of pages of the series which have been published on Comic Walker. We deeply apologize to everyone who had been looking forward to reading the series. Sure enough, Please Tell Me Galko-chan was still available on the day that Suzuki's arrest became public knowledge. The series is no longer available anywhere to be found on a Comic Walker website. No, that's just on their website and app. If you really wanted to find it, I'm sure you can. There's always a way. Let's say Japanese media companies, in most cases, respond to arrests of performers or creators they work with by quickly distancing themselves, at the very least in short term. Though professional manga artists generally work with a team of assistants and an editor from the publisher, it's the original creator's name that associated it most strongly, and sometimes even exclusively. Okay. I mean, I totally understand, like, you wanted to distance from the artist, distance for someone who does that. Look, I respect that too. My question is, and don't mix me up on that, okay? If you do re-listen to what I said, and maybe I didn't make it clear, okay? If someone wants to distance themselves from an artist or musician or anyone, a business partner who did some illegal stuff, most definitely do so. My thing is, as the people who consume the art, who enjoy it, enjoy the music, and enjoy, let's say, the manga or the anime, can you still enjoy it? You know what? That's like a big thing that people wrestle with. Some people say yes, some people say no, but then it's like, well, if it's, let's say Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson probably maybe did stuff. I mean, do people come out, when he was alive, and that was like thrown out, and people to come out when he's dead, and then that's more entertained and made into a documentary, and it was kind of weird. It's like, okay, now he can't defend himself, but okay. But the guy had great music. The guy was the king of pop. You can't deny that. You cannot deny that. And like I said, when it comes to music, I don't listen to music because I like the artists. I still listen to Rammstein. I don't know anything about their personal lives, and I don't want to know anything about their personal lives. And like all these films from Hollywood, just about every other actor or actress is involved in some shady stuff, whether it be backroom casting couch deals or Weinstein, all that stuff. There's all sorts of shady stuff going on there. It's like a pit of vipers over there. If you want to be like a moral grandstand and be like, oh, I'm not going to watch anything because if the content creator is like not pure of moral fabric or whatever, well, you're pretty much going to watch nothing. Which, if that's what you want, that's what you want. Fine. Like I could watch something and enjoy something that someone made, but not even care about them as a person. I don't have to care about them as a person or approve of what they do for me to enjoy what they produce. It's kind of like YouTube videos, YouTube content. You could watch someone's video and not really care about the person in particular, but kind of like what they said or find some enjoyment from that video. That's most definitely possible, and it happens. I mean, I do that. When I enjoy a video, it doesn't necessarily mean I like that person. Anyway. With that said, let me know what you think about this in the comment section. You guys take it easy. You have a good one.